and our guest will actually be leading the meeting this evening as temporary mayors. The first one is the young lady sitting to my left here, Jelaya Morgan. She's from Salem Avenue Elementary. She actually was the district winner for the Maryland Municipal League's Washington County District winner for If I Were Mayor. And that's what this evening's all about. During the months of February, March, and April, I visit elementary schools all around the city of Hagerstown and some in Washington County, and visit fourth grade classes to talk to them about what it's like to be in this position. I get a copy, unfortunately I don't get a copy of everybody's essay. They write an essay if I were mayor. But the copies that I get, my wife and I read over them, and then we pick out two people. Two people this year because we have a district winner. Usually it's three if we don't have a district winner, but this year it's only two. And then we invite those two individuals to come to the council meeting again in May to be mayor for part of the meeting. Just let them know what it feels like to sit in this seat, the seat of power, the seat. It's supposed to be a joke, guys, but anyway, everybody knows the seat has no power. So, but anyway, so Jelaya won again district, and I'm going to have her read her essay for everybody. A little closer to you. There you go.
If I were mayor, I would love to build another animal shelter where the old Toys R Us used to be near Valley Mall. Also, why I would love to build another one is because I believe every animal deserves a home and to not be on the streets on a cold night shivering, because I believe they deserve better than that. The second reason why is because they can only fit a certain amount in a shelter, and Toys R Us is so big they can fit a lot more animals. The last reason is because every animal should get the care it needs so it can run and have fun like other animals. How I would get people to work together is to contact the news to help me get the word out there. Another idea is to get in contact with the people that own Toys R Us, the company True Kids, and see if they would agree with me to turn it into an animal shelter. The idea is to get it in the newspaper so people know that if they cannot take care of their animals anymore, that they know they will not be squished and get the care they need. How I'd get my money is to do a fundraiser to raise money for a new animal shelter. The other idea would be to do a car wash, and every single dollar I make, I will donate to a new animal shelter, because like I said, I believe every animal deserves a home and a nice, loving family. I believe as a city, we can do it together.
And I have a special recognition. The Hagerstown Mayor and City Council would like to congratulate Jelaya Morgan from Salem Avenue Elementary School in recognition of being selected as the winner of the Maryland Municipal League's 2019 Mayor's Essay Contest for District 8 in Washington County. This year, over 2,700 essay entries were received. One winner and 4 semifinalists were selected in each of the 11 districts in Maryland. Each student had to share their vision on how they would work with their community to tackle an issue or a problem. We congratulate Jelaya on this wonderful accomplishment and encourage her to continue to set new goals and strive to realize them. That is for you.
Thank you.
And Ms. Keller is going to pin your city pin on for you. Because you can't lead the council meeting without a city pin. It's an old rule I just made up. Okay, next, I need to get Renat Akhmedov up here, please. Can you come here, please, sir? And I'm going to have Renat read his essay. This is one of the ones that my wife and I picked.
If I were mayor, I would keep Hagerstown clean and safe. I would give kids free movie tickets if they pick up trash. It is good for kids to work together by making a city clean. The movie theaters will give out free movie tickets when the children are done picking up the trash. The movie theaters will provide popcorn and a drink to go with it. When people litter, some of that trash might end up in the ocean and can harm fish, turtles, crabs, and other fish. Having Hagerstown dirty and not clean will not be good. Together, working will make Hagerstown clean and safe and not dirty. I will also make sure that people don't litter trash on the roads or sidewalks. Kids will like to see a movie if they pick up trash on the roads and sidewalks. Littering is not good because people can trip on banana peels, soda cans, and might get hurt. Kids can do it because kids like movies and popcorn. Kids will be happy to see a movie with popcorn and a soda. Trash is very important because trash has lots of bacteria in it. Throwing trash in the recycle bin will make Hagerstown not dirty with lots of trash. Some trash might make people slip on it and then they can get very hurt. So I decided to let kids pick up the trash. The kids will be happy when they get free movie tickets.
All right, and I have a special recognition. The Hagerstown Mayor and City Council would like to recognize Renat Akhmedov. I'm sorry. For the essay he submitted for the Maryland Municipal League's If I Were Mayor essay contest. This year, over 2,700 essay entries were received. Each student had to share their vision on how they would work with their community to tackle an issue or a problem. The Maryland Municipal League selects one winner and 4 semifinalists from each of 11 districts in Maryland. The mayor of Hagerstown also selects 2 of his favorite essays from our district, and therefore the mayor and council are pleased to recognize Renat as a recipient of the Mayor's Choice Award. We congratulate you on this special accomplishment and encourage you to continue to set new goals and strive to realize them. Congratulations and best wishes, signed by me. And that's for you. Put your pen in for you. And last and certainly not least, I have Riley Armstrong, I'm sorry. Looks like a K to me. I need better glasses. If you'll come forward, I'd appreciate it. And if you would read your essay.
If I were mayor, I would work to put an end to violence in Hagerstown, Maryland. I think this is an important issue because in Hagerstown, you would want everyone to be safe. But if everyone had weapons and could hurt another person, they could get really hurt. There has been robberies and crime scenes, and they have had violence to do with it. There should be more police watching out and keeping an eye on things like violence so no one could get hurt. I think other people should be aware of their surroundings so no one else could get hurt. Also, you should be kind to other people even though they could make you mad or angry and you don't get along with them, because if you do something wrong, like causing violence, you could get arrested or big trouble. And nobody would want that to happen to themselves. Together we can solve this problem of violence by just being kind to everyone around them and not hurting each other so nobody gets hurt. We can also fix this issue of violence by keeping your hands to yourself and use weapons maybe very rarely to protect yourself and others. Also, people do have responsibilities. A few of the responsibilities is to be kind to others, being safe, and don't hurt others, and be aware of other stuff that is not yours or without their permission. That is why if I were mayor, I would fix the problems of violence.
All right, we have a special recognition. The Hagerstown Mayor and City Council would like to recognize Riley Armstrong from Jonathan Hager Elementary School as a recipient of the Mayor's Choice Award for the essay she submitted for the Maryland Municipal League's If I Were Mayor essay contest. This year, over 2,700 essay entries were received. Each student had to share their vision on how they would work with their community to tackle an issue or a problem. The Mayor Municipal League selects one winner and 4 semifinalists from each of the 11 districts in Maryland. The Mayor of Hagerstown also selects 2 of his favorite essays from our district, and therefore the Mayor and Council are pleased to recognize Riley as a recipient of the Mayor's Choice Award. We congratulate you on this special accomplishment and encourage you to continue to set new goals and strive to realize them. Congratulations and best wishes, signed by me. If you go over there, I'm just going to pin you. Okay, Madam Mayor, you're going to call the 73rd regular session to order. Take your ballot. Okay? Go ahead. Now call to order the 73rd regular session.
Wait, right here.
I now call to order.
I may call the order.
I now call to order the 73rd regular session.
I now call the order of the 73rd regular session.
Very nice. Okay. With the invocation by Councilmember Shelley McIntyre.
Invocation, Councilmember Sally McIntyre. Pledge.
And then we're going to do the pledge to the flag, if everyone would please stand.
Pledge to the flag, if everyone can please stand.
Let us pray. We gathered today to make decisions for our community. May we use only our best skills and judgment, keeping ourselves impartial and neutral as we consider the merits and pitfalls of each matter that is placed before us. Please guide each of us to always act in accordance with what is best for our community and our fellow citizens. Amen.
Could I get Ian Watts to step forward to the podium to lead us in the pledge? Ian is from Troop 66, First Christian Church. Thank you. Please be seated. Let's read some announcements, okay? Speak up.
A. Rules of Producer adopts 20/20/2016. B. Use of cell phones during meetings is restricted. C. All correspondence for distribution to elected officials should be provided to the city clerk and should include a copy for the city clerk for inclusion in the official record. D. Meeting schedule. 1. Tuesday, June 4, 2019, work session at 4 o'clock p.m. 2. Tuesday, June 11, 2019, work session at 4 o'clock p.m. 3. Third, Tuesday, June 18, 2019, regular session at 7 o'clock p.m. And 4. Tuesday, June 25th, 2000, MML Convention, no meeting.
Okay, appointments.
V. Appointment. Historic District Commission, Tracy Kretzer. Term to expire June 20th, 2022.
Ms. Mayor, I hereby move for the appointment of Tracy Kretzer to the Historic District Commission for a term to expire June 30, 2022.
Second.
Any discussion? Say any discussion.
Any discussion?
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Motion carries.
Very good. Okay. So now we're going to have citizen comments. Okay.
Citizen comments. Patrick Prudhomme.
Is not here. Kevin Spielman.
Kevin Spielman.
My name is Kevin Spielman, and I've lived in Potomac Towers for going on 10 years. My comment is in regards to the number one spot proposed for the new Hagerstown Suns baseball stadium or multi-use field. First off, the number one spot is again the corner of Summit Avenue and West Baltimore Street. How quick we are to forget. The petition that was passed around last time, you wanted it there. I don't. Hundreds of people signed it, including myself. But anyhow, the lot at the corner of Summit Avenue and Baltimore Street, 8 west of Baltimore, now houses Washington County Administration Building. If you look behind the building, you'll see what the ground is like. Solid rock. Running into the same problem the Bavarians Tube restaurant ran into in their addition, adding thousands and thousands of dollars, blasting rock out. Day after day, I watched him. And when I mentioned the petition that was passed around, I believe the stadium was a major issue in the 2012 election. And in my opinion, why Mayor Rushi lost to former Mayor Osborne. People do not want the stadium on that corner. Period. Mayor and council members, may I remind you, the 2020 election is right around the corner. And I assure you, this is a major issue. A major one. For watching and talking. I hear about it in my building and the library. My opinion, the number one spot is the empty lot where the old milk building was. The electric light plant is tore down, and you could use the Hagerstown Suns parking lot, saving the taxpayers millions of dollars. Thank you.
Thank you. No one else has signed up to speak. Does anybody else wish to speak? Come to the microphone and do it now, please. Okay, moving on. It's now time for mayor and council comments.
Mayor and council comments.
Ms. McIntyre.
Ms. McIntyre.
It's such a pleasure to see all of the youth in the audience. And Ms. Mayor, I think free movies, an indoor zoo, and no violence is a good start to your, career here. So make it happen. Welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's it.
Mr. Metzner.
Thank you. I would just like to note one of the ways we can deter violence is not only character counts, but I look at character in our audience tonight with the Boy Scouts, and we would be remiss without noticing that when certain people rise to high spots, that they do not lose their touch with reality, and I think we should welcome our Judge Wilson here tonight. Thank you, Judge, for being here with your scouts.
Thank you.
Ms. Keller.
I thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciated your essays. It was very brave of you guys to stand up in front of all these people and read them, so thank you very much. And yours had a heck of a plan on it about talking to the news and getting the community involved and raising money and gaining support. And hopefully we can all learn something from that when building a stadium.
I like the car wash.
Imagine that, a plan, raising money, getting community support.
Yeah, there you go.
That sounds like
Sounds
like she's
fantastic.
got the right idea.
Sounds fantastic.
We need to keep you around longer.
There you go. Is that it?
Yeah.
Mr. Elshire?
I have nothing this evening.
Well, I have nothing to add, and you want anything you want to say, Ms. Mayor?
You forgot.
Thank you for this opportunity.
You're welcome.
Mayor?
Mr. Mayor, you forgot Scott.
City administrator.
Oh, I'm sorry, not the city administrator.
You can blame me on that.
City administrator comments.
Thank you. I know you wouldn't have forgotten about me. Just a couple of things, Madam Mayor. Thunder in the Square this Friday night. Obviously downtown, just like in past years, there will be street closings, so stay tuned for what those are. A community pool party at Potterfield Pool this Saturday. Should be a beautiful day to participate in that. And just a reminder that Imagine Hagerstown will begin a week from this Friday. Looks like a fun month of June, Friday and Saturdays down in University Plaza, and hope to see a lot of people taking part in those activities. Always, you can go to hagerstownmd.org for more information on any of these. Thank you.
And that, the term. So, right here, so approve the minutes. Approve the minutes. Approve the minutes.
Approved in minutes.
Mr. Mayor, I hereby move for the approval of minutes as presented for the mayor and council meetings held on April 2nd, April 9th, April 16th, April 23rd, and April 30th, 2019.
Second?
Discussion.
Discussion.
All in favor? All in favor?
All in favor.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Ocean Terrace.
The next is consent agenda.
Consent agenda.
Mr. Mayor, I hereby move that all the consent agenda be approved as presented.
Second.
Discussion.
Discussion.
All in favor?
All in favor.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Ocean Terrace.
Approval of a resolution. Approval. You read that whole thing. Approval of a resolution. Yes, approval of a resolution.
Approval of a resolution.
Fiscal year 2020. Fiscal year 2020. Fiscal year.
Fiscal year 2020.
Community development.
Community development.
Block grant.
Block grant.
Annual action plan.
Annual action plan.
Mr. Mayor, I hereby move for adoption of a resolution approving the FY 2020 Annual Action Plan for the Community Development Block Grant Program, authorizing the mayor to file an application for financial assistance with the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development in the amount of $771,221 for the Community Development Block Grant Program, and further authorizing the mayor to execute all of the documents relating to the city's Community Development Block Grant Program for FY 2020.
Second?
Discussion.
All in favor?
All in favor.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Ocean Terrace.
Read that one. Approval of resolution.
Approval of resolution.
Execution of lease agreements.
Execution of
Lease agreements
lease agreements
for residential rentals
for residential rentals
in parks.
in parks.
Mr. Mayor, hereby move the mayor and city council adopt the attached resolutions authorizing the execution of lease agreements between the City of Hagerstown and Eric Hastings for the resident at 280 Mill Street, Gerald Bernheisel for the residents at 570 Jefferson Street, Louis Thomas for the residents at 728 Frederick Street, Emily Conrad for the residents at 120 Key Street.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
All right, buddy, you're done. Thank you.
Approval of resolution, parking lease for use of central parking lot with the state of Maryland.
Madam Mayor, I hereby move for the approval of a resolution to approve a parking lease agreement between the City of Hagerstown and the State of Maryland for the rental of 10 parking spaces in the central parking lot for use by the State Department of Assessment and Taxation. The term of the lease is 2 years and commences on June 1st, 2019. The annual rent to be paid to the city is $6,240.00.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Approval of a resolution, public improvements bond of 2019 for various public purpose projects.
Madam Mayor, I hereby move for the approval of the resolution providing for the sale, issuance, and delivery by the City of Hagerstown to Key Government Finance, Inc. of the city's public improvement bond of 2019, the bond, and the original principal amount of $3.105 million. The resolution provides that the bond shall mature 15 years from the date of its issuance, shall bear interest at the rate of 2.98% per annum, and shall be subject to prepayment at the option of the city in whole or in part in accordance with the resolution. The resolution pledges the city's full faith and credit and unlimited taxing power to payment of the bond. The resolution fixes or provides for other details relating to the bond. Closing on the bond shall take place no later than June 6, 2019, unless otherwise agreed upon to by the Key Government Finance, Inc.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor? Motion carries. Approval of a resolution, FY 2019 Community Legacy Application.
Madam Mayor, I hereby move that the mayor and city council approve a resolution indicating approval of the city's FY 2020 Community Legacy Application to the Maryland Department of Housing and Community Development. The application's request a $400,000 grant to assist with the third student housing project downtown, $200,000 to assist with UIP Plaza construction, and $50,000 for the facade grant program.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Approval of a resolution, FY 2019 Strategic Demolition Fund Application.
Madam Mayor, I hereby move for the mayor and city council to approve a resolution indicating approval of the city's FY 2020 Strategic Demolition Fund application with Maryland Department of Housing and Community Development. The application requests funding to assist with two projects. One, a $250,000 grant for the Life Safety Code Upgrades Fund, and two, a $250,000 grant for pre-construction costs for the Dolman Black Heritage Museum.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Approval of a resolution, amended financial incentive agreement with 339 Antietam LLC.
Madam Mayor, I hereby move for the mayor and city council to approve a resolution for an amended financial incentive agreement with 339 Antietam Limited Liability Corporation. 339 Antietam LLC will now perform certain infrastructure improvements to the water vault and meter and make improvements to the parking lot but will no longer be obligated to relocate the driveway extending from Baltimore Street to the Washington County Free Library.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Approval of city funding support for the Maryland Theater expansion. General fundraising support.
Madam Mayor, I hereby move for the mayor and council approval of a total of $300,000 in city funding to support the continuation of the Maryland Theater expansion. The Maryland Theater has presented a funding gap for its expansion project and has requested general fundraising support. This $300,000 for its expansion project will be paid in addition to any approved normal agency contribution over a 3-year period as follows, and the FY20 funding sources would be a split combination from economic redevelopment incentives and general fund agency contributions. Number 1, FY20, $100,000, $50,000 from economic redevelopment and $50,000 from general fund to be paid in July 2019. In FY21, $100,000 from general fund agency contribution in July 2020. FY22, $100,000 from general fund agency contribution in July 2021.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Approval of acceptance of Empower Maryland incentive rebate for EWIP project at R.C. Wilson Water Treatment Plant.
Madam Mayor, I move the mayor and city council approve the Empower Maryland Energy Solutions for Business Incentive through Dump Edison. Maximum amount of award is $74,238.45, and is for the replacement of low-service pumps at the R.C. Wilson plant. Actual incentive rebate amount will be based on energy saving realized as a result of the project.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Approval of utilization of wastewater division funds in future bond funding for Sinagro wastewater treatment plant sludge thickening project and dryer rebuild project.
Madam Mayor, I hereby move that the mayor and city council approve additional funding in the amount of $5,341,441 for the Sinagro wastewater treatment plant, Phase 1B sludge thickening and Phase 2 dryer rebuild projects described in the attached documentation. Funding for this project is identified in wastewater CIP 54850-001-5380-C0712.
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Approval of addition of 117S Locust Street to city's competitive negotiated sale process.
Madam Mayor, I have a move for the mayor and city council to approve the addition of 117 South Locust Street to the city's competitive negotiated sale process with the goal of transferring the property to the private sector for its redevelopment and highest best use. The property was formerly part of the CDBG homeownership program, and it remains in CDBG program asset. The property can be sold without CDBG income restrictions, but all sale proceeds must be designated as CDBG program income to be utilized within the City of Hagerstown CDBG program.
Second.
Discussion?
I would only have one comment, Mayor. I think that hopefully there are a whole lot of very proud parents out there. They should be. You did a very fine job. Be very proud of yourselves.
Anybody else? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Adjourn.